Hello Virgo rising and Virgo moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting March 27th, 2017. And a quick reminder for you Virgo people out there, remember your monthly astrology for April is already up. It's under its own playlist on the main channel page. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you do need to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, where you can schedule a session yourself or order a downloadable video file. So what is going on with your astrology this week, Virgo? Well, in the beginning of the week, we've got a new moon occurring in Aries in your 8th house of shared resources, self-employment income, supplemental income. And this is actually a very, very big payoff opportunity for a lot of you who are trying to find an extra income avenue to bring into you or your family. You may also notice that we have a new income avenue even appearing either through the office or even through a self-employment opportunity. Now, Venus retrograde is still in this part of your chart up until the end of the month, so it's important to pay attention to where this option, this opportunity, will still be here in a lot of ways after Venus goes into another part of your chart and moves away from this area. So we don't need to kind of jump on this right away, but the terms, the availability, possibly even the profit will change for the better if we decide to hold our horses and not accept anything that's put on the table this week. It will be there, just be patient. We also have in the early part of the week Mars, planet of action and energy, in your 9th house of higher education, government legal proceedings, long-distance travel, your multicultural and spiritual life, as well as your broadcasting and public life. Well, it's one of the public areas, forming a charming sextile to Neptune in your 7th house of partnerships. And this could actually bring an interesting opportunity to either collaborate with a romantic partner or a business partner, or even find that somebody international, either from another country or, even they may be a citizen in your land, but they may have a different cultural heritage, different religious heritage, different national heritage, actually jumping up and basically backing you up or bolstering you in some way in either a formal or unofficial partnership, even in business. Because remember, your 7th house talks about your closest one-on-one relationships, your BFF, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and so this might not necessarily be romantic. It could, but we have these areas merging together, and it's coming in the form of backup, a champion, a knight, and somebody who's willing to actually stick their neck out for you. Later on in the week, we do have Jupiter in your earned income sector, forming a tense square to Pluto in your 5th house of love and romance and your relationships with your kids. And there may be a need to assess where we have not been handling our personal economy as it relates to either our children or our lover this week. And this is different. Another sign got something very similar to this, but this is a little bit different for you Virgo people because it's talking about how much money that we are perhaps trying to, not share at this point in time. How much we're kind of being cheap a little bit. Now, Virgos, we're not really cheap people, but we might be being a bit stingy, a bit paranoid with our money this week. And we want to make sure that we're not, needing to do that. It might be time to consider indulging. It might be time to consider indulging and spoiling yourself while you're at it, while you are indulging a lover, while you are spending that money and that time on your kids. And be careful about where you might be being just a little bit too stingy and penny pinchy this week, because it could be stressing everyone out. It may be feeling like we're giving off the impression that we only care about one thing. I mean, we don't, but don't want to give off that impression. So what is going on with your spiritual advice this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the Hedge Witch. And the Hedge Witch is interesting because the Hedge Witch talks about how well we use secrets and how well we keep secrets. You may be tempted in a lot of ways to broadcast some of your hidden plans and hidden agendas ahead of time just to get the ball rolling, just to get the hype out there, just to do the tease. Not necessarily a good idea this week. In fact, the Hedge Witch can also indicate you finding out secrets about people that that you may be feeling like it's okay to go ahead and use. Maybe you think it'll be something advantageous at the office, advantageous in the neighborhood. The Hedge Witch is saying, leave well enough alone. The hedge witch can also indicate here somebody may be coming to you who's kind of playing both sides this week. You may be in a conflict with somebody, and then somebody who you kind of recognize as sort of like their cohort may be trying to play both sides this week. You may be noticing a traitor in their midst trying to win you over, and it might not necessarily be a good idea to trust somebody like that. But keep it to yourself. Remember, this is all in your, this is all about you gathering your intel. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the Moon card reversed. So a secret will end up being revealed this week when it comes to your work and finances. This could be something coming from the higher-ups. This could be an opportunity for you to take advantage of this new revelation. The Moon card reverse can also indicate transparency needing to be the goal. Now, one of the things about the Moon card reverse, though, is that something that you have maybe suspected is going on behind the scenes with this company, with this corporation, or with another person is actually going to be made clear as to what's going on. This person may be revealing it, this person may actually be debuting it. Now the Moon card reverse says we're clearing up a lot of misconceptions about this as well. We may have thought it was a good thing, we may have thought it was a bad thing, and turns out it's completely neutral. Will it affect your finances in a negative way? Absolutely not. In fact, I think with the Moon card reverse, getting this out in the open, getting this out and clear is a much better place to handle this. The Moon card reverse could also be indicating somebody giving you a secret path or a secret alternative to a career plan that you've been working on. This may be something, kind of like Clue, a hidden passageway that they really only intend to share with you. And again, don't go blabbing that around. Remember the hedge witch. Don't go, look what I got! Don't do that. Don't do that, see? For your communications with air when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we've got the Page of Pentacles reversed. This may be an interesting week when it comes to friends and relatives, because with the Page of Pentacles reversed, there is somebody who is going to be trying to get you to either loan them money or to invest in something that is not necessarily going to pay off. The Page of Pentacles reversed can indicate a situation where somebody might be trying to give you some kind of, give you some kind of spiel, some kind of speech, and it might be something that's like fun and games. If you want to entertain it a little bit, if you want to be supportive, that's great. But don't jump on and become this person's affiliate or this person's partner. It's just not necessarily the answer. We do have good news in the beginning of the week with somebody else who's probably going to be helping you out for free. So when it comes to this person, with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it could be something foolish. It could just be, another fly-by-night kind of situation. This may be somebody who's prone to this kind of activity. So, I mean, just don't allow yourself to go in and say yes too much there. For your challenge this week with fire, we've got the Six of Pentacles upright. Okay, so your challenge this week with fire is making sure that, again, we're not being too accepting. We're not being too accepting, again, saying yes too much, saying yes to everyone too much, giving a little bit of everything, because you've got to be able to evaluate who is truly in need when you get a Six of Pentacles as a challenge. Sometimes the squeaky wheel, I always say, doesn't always deserve the grease when I see this. Sometimes it's between your kids or your friends or your neighbors or your coworkers or clients, and it's kind of like the person who's screaming the loudest and making the biggest fuss might seem like they're the ones who need it more, but maybe the other person is just handling their need with dignity. And that can be feasible, and I think that what's happening, or probable, excuse me, and so I think with the Six of Pentacles upright, you've got to make sure that, again, you're paying attention to where some people might not necessarily be their tone is not matching their need. The tone is more intense, and again, we can't say yes to everyone this week. We just absolutely can't. For your emotions with water, and your romantic life, we do have the Two of Cups upright. Beautiful card for love and romance. For a lot of you Virgo people, there could be a wonderful opportunity for some serious bonding with either maybe even somebody who you've been seeing right now. We kind of, maybe this is already somebody that you've been dating. We're kind of breaking more ice with this card. There could be a really, really strong heart-to-heart, the final connection to kind of, get us closer to that partnership type of mode that we want, that romantic bond that we are looking for. For those of you who are currently coupled, the Two of Cups upright says you and your partner are going to be in absolute bliss with each other this week. You and your crushes, for those of you who are single, are going to be in absolute bliss this week. It's a wonderful week for love and romance because a lot of the Two of Cups energy is kind of saying, hey, we're just, we're going to treat this like the vacation, like the support, like the sanctuary that it is. And there may be a time where you and your partner this week, or you and your crush this week, do need to do a bit of that emotional catch-up. What's been going on? Where is everyone at? Where are we all touching base? Are we cool? Looks like we're actually cool. Alright, so let's see what we can do under the sheets then. That seems to be a little bit more about what is going on this week. So your love life is absolutely going to be it's going to be quite stellar. Hopefully your rising sign, your moon sign also confirm or give you some more clarity on that. But with the Two of Cups, you can always expect a very strong heart-to-heart. No pretense, walls coming down, people being, again, clear, open, and honest in their communications, but also in the interest of bonding. They want to give away every bit of their secrets to you to earn your trust. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it, Virgo. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.